Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers and listeners. Welcome to today's reading for our Halloween day. This video is coming up on Halloween. This is when the veil is the thinnest, and we do have days prior and days after that the veil's the thinnest. So we have any manifestation that wants to happen, that we want to invest in, any wishes. We have a wishbone. So wish being is granted. So my interpretation of this, and please just take what resonates, is a wish will be granted. So really be careful what you wish for. This is a time where the veil is thin. Our spirit guides are listening to us, our ancestors, anybody who has crossed over before us that would like to do favors for us. A wish will be granted from this. So really be careful what you're putting out there as well, is the message that I am receiving. So also just enjoying it, enjoying the manifestation. It could be something as small as kind of beauty spells, fitness spells, goals spells, hobby spells, just things that kind of enlighten your world around you. So something about a wish, something about the veil being very thin, especially today when you're listening to, if you're listening to this. We also have a flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. And this happens. Some people are falling out of our lives, and I get the message that they just were not meant to be there any longer. They were meant to be there for the time, for the period. Also, our interest in them was meant to happen. So I really don't see anything being a waste of time, but there's a disappointment that's coming that you can't return from in some way. And I also see this with friendships. There's just friendships that dissolve. And if today is the anniversary of some sort of friendship loss or a memory of a friendship, there's also a reason why it had to come to an end. It can no longer come with you on this journey. So we all are on our personal journey, and they just could not come along. In a sense, they could still be in your life, but you probably are not as obsessed with them, as obsessed with the friendship, with the relationship as you were before, or as focused on them. So I just see a shift happening all around. We also have a sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So waking up tomorrow on the 1st, the Day of the Dead, as well, with just this new possibilities, just new belief, this new motivations. So really listen to all the manifestations going around you, all the downloads, all the ideas. Our ideas are the downloads. So I know it gets confusing as I am always saying downloads, but our ideas that are sent to us are our downloads. So they're meant to come to us and see what we will do with them. And I feel like the universe is sending out all the creative ideas to everybody and seeing who follows through. And I feel like you will follow through, my dear listener. We have an ant. Work, achievement, and success. So with this might come a lot of work, achievement, letting go of people that no longer serve us, and missions that no longer serve us as well. New wishes, just kind of new evaluation of our lives, what we want for ourselves, what we want to spend our energy on. So just some things will not come with us. I can't say some people will not be worth it, but some situations with people will no longer be worth it to a lot of us. We're going to go ahead and take a card. We have a woman. So if I'm reading for a female, there's a new woman rising. There's a new entity inside of you that will be rising, and she's confident. She has her eye on something. She may even have her eye on you. So you probably have your eye on yourself. Also, self-talk, how you look at yourself in the mirror, what you're thinking in the mirror, and just all the things that you're putting out there and putting into yourself as well. So think of also what you're consuming. I was getting the message, think of also what you're consuming, and I don't just mean intaking as a food, but the consumption of what you're watching, the consumption of what you're pouring into, who you might be pouring into that may not be reciprocating, and it could be draining you. So I'm seeing somebody very beautiful emerging, even just from letting go some of these cords, some of these things that we've tied ourselves to, just letting go of some things, somebody. And I can't say it's somebody, I just see letting go of a situation, and this could be a situation with somebody. So really take that how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting as the message. We're going to take one more card, and we have a lily. So beautiful flowers, and we also have this cemetery. I'm not sure if some of you are taking flowers to somebody. This is also for tomorrow is the day of our ancestors, the day of the dead, and by the dead is just those who are no longer with us physically. So if lily or the number 30 is meant for somebody, if the idea of taking lilies to somebody, or even buying yourself lilies, if some of you have an altar that you are giving to somebody, a past, a loved one, kind of lily is also where it's coming from, just some sort of altar, some sort of wish. We're going to take something. Okay, so I see that you've also been juggling a lot of ideas most recently. Something is about to pass within you where you no longer have to juggle so much load in your mind. So a mental load, ideas. Also wondering, I feel like some of you, it's not easy to let things go. So some of you have to kind of just let something go, let something fall, just let it drop. And I'm seeing these as like bowling balls. I see like a bowling ring, and I have this card in front of me. So I see this as like a bowling ball that you're just carrying too much. Some of you are carrying the load of making a relationship work with a friend, with a lover, with anybody, a family member. I see like it's just like a really heavy bowling ball that you just have to let go and let it be. And I'm not saying that this person has to go away from your life, but possibly that energy that is being invested in them can somewhat circulate into just newness, new creative ideas, this new woman that's emerging within you. We also have the back-to-back number 29 and 30. So I'm wondering what that can mean for some of you. So something in your subconscious, I'm seeing you very drained. We have the 10 of Swords, and this is also for a completion. If some of you feel very drained, I feel like the worst is over. This is kind of the worst. There's just really nothing left to do to this person. And whatever you may be going through that you feel like, why is it always me? I feel like your soul, there's nothing left to do. I feel like whatever lessons were sent to you, if you did not receive them by now, being in this state, I don't think you are going to receive them. So you might just be hopping on into that wheel all over again. And some of you are going to reflect that the worst you can live is finally over, and take a lesson from it is also what I'm getting. Don't become the victim. Try not to become the victim. I can't tell you what to do, but try not to become the victim. Take a lesson. So there's some sort of lesson in this experience, in what you're living. Take the lesson is also just what I'm getting. Just kind of flatly. I don't really have much to it. It just kind of take the message, take the lesson. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So new ideas emerging, something in fire, something that would put like a lot of fire in your step. So some of you might be getting ideas where you gain success right away. So it's just going to come right at you. It's going to be very fiery. And I feel like that's why you don't have the time to focus on juggling with these master bowling balls, heavy energy, heavy people, heavy situations. Also going through what you're going through, like heartache, woe is me, kind of a victim standpoint. If people are, there are victims in the world, so I don't want to call out just that word, but just the standpoint where how can you be empowered from this? How can you empower this? So I feel like once you clear all that out, what's coming for you in the future with this veil thinning is a lot of ideas. So downloads, ideas, as well as it's going to come fast. So you need to make space for this. You need to clear out what's no longer for you, what's not going to make you grow, unless it's your muscles, unless it's your mind, what no longer contributes to growth in a good way needs to be let go, because you need to make space. Something is coming for you in a very positive way. A wish will be granted, and you need to make space for that. Ooh, we have the Chariot. I feel like a lot of people look up to you, and I feel like you don't want to disappoint them. And it's okay to be a little bit real is also what I'm getting. It's okay to be a real person. And I hear the word, it's going to be a cuss word, a real ass person. But I think something in the energy is frustrated that you might just be playing a part in your life, or playing some kind of part, some non-playable character to appease people. So really be careful with that message, whoever that might be for. So with our Chariot card, I see you blooming. I see you blooming in a way where you feel very empowered. So going through all this creates a very empowered person. And the unfortunate thing is sometimes we have to go through all these things to get to that level, to get to this really high vibrational level. Ooh, for your environment, we also have the 10 of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck. it's where everything is final, everything's working out for you. The 10 of Cups is also about some sort of emotional balance to me. Everything's kind of in line, everything's getting balanced. You're with your special someone, you're with your special people, whoever this may be. It doesn't have to be a significant other, it could just be your tribe as well. A lot of females or friend groups are linking up to do life together, and that's also works where they contribute to the home, they know what each other wants. So just any way that kind of creates this beautiful balance, this beautiful harmony at the moment. Maybe nothing will last forever, but at the moment, something is coming for you that will create a beautiful harmony. Even within, I'm hearing just it within your spirit, within yourself. Okay, I think a lot of you fear putting in this like low point of your life, or I feel like it takes a lot of work, but it's also something that's going to throw you off your comfort zone. And that's going to be a very big fear. I get the feeling where you want to just kind of become numb to it, where you want to be paralyzed to it, where that phrase, if you don't know what to do, do nothing. And I feel like some part of you is going to have to light your own fire to do something. Like you're not going to be able to just sit there and have that mentality where you became stuck because something happened in your life that you don't know what to do. And I feel like when something happens in your life, it's the true test of nature. It's the true test of the muscle, the growth, your brain, just how strong you are and what you can get through. And I feel like the more you go through, you feel kind of untouchable in life. You live without fear. And if you ever meet those people that are kind of older and they just do what they feel at the moment, like the little old man that's hitting on just the most beautiful girl in the room, it's because they just have nothing to lose at that point. And I feel like that moment has to come through all these turbulent waters that you've been seeing lately. Okay, for our last card, we have the Fool. So the journey starting over for a lot of you is the final card I have for the reading is the Fool. The journey is starting over. So possibly what you've gone through is going to close its door to restart you, where you're the Fool in another journey as well. So really look out for that. And this could be in any project. This could be in business. This is the very first card. So I also see this as a new beginning. And we're all kind of like a baby in everything that we begin. So if we begin a relationship, we're a baby to like really learn about this person and how we flow together. If it's a business, well, sometimes it's a baby business where you have to learn everything from what's going to be the title of your email to, you know, how you're going to pay taxes and things like that. So some sort of new beginning, new chapter is also coming once you let go of everything, but it's always a progressive time. It's a progressive chapter. So let's take a message card. And this is the message for today. It's Halloween. I had my eyes closed. I did not see what it was. So just a message for today as the veil is thinning. What would the universe like you to know now? And we have a journey. So we did have like a beginning of a journey. This could be the beginning of something. So branch out to new worlds. And with that comes everything that you have to go through to gain this access to this new world. So some door may have to close, and I think you're ready for that and you're strong enough for that. So with that, my dear listener, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer readings at the house of tarot.etsy.com, so come visit me there. I also offer pendulums, spells, just things that I can perform for you, where you just pay and sit back and I let you know when it's been done. And watch out for new glass pendulums coming. I did sell out of what I've already posted, so I'm just going to go ahead and make everything I have and post it so you guys have it during the holiday season. And enjoy your Halloween. With that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.